Okay, welcome back to the podcast, boys. We're on episode 155. Yeah, 155. We don't have Justin today. He had to do something important. I don't know what exactly, but important enough that he couldn't be here. So we have a guest for today for you guys. We have Thomas.
Hi.
Welcome,
Cool.
Thomas, to the podcast, boys. Thomas, thanks for coming on. We had you on episode 98.
Yep.
Something like that. 98. That was over a year ago. And you've been wanting to come on.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
we had your brother on, and I honestly didn't like that episode because of him. Shout out to Anthony, but sorry, I fucking hated you for that episode. You did not do us well. But, I fuck with you, so we had you on here.
Yeah.
What do you... Okay, so did you like coming on last time?
Yeah, it was dope. I mean, like talking on Discord and like everything was like pretty cool.
It's a big change, bro.
Yeah.
Look at where we're at right now.
I know. Like you're just
Yeah.
making it.
It's a vibe in here. Yeah, 'cause you weren't even on when we had the last set.
Mhm.
So how have things changed for you, and just just in life in general since that episode? Like, what have you been doing?
Um.
Stuff you want to talk about? Like, just how have you been? Is pretty much what I'm saying.
I mean, I've been doing alright. I've been like, you know, going through the motions and stuff with life, same as everybody
Yeah.
else.
Hmm.
And um, for school and everything, it's like been going alright. But like, I was skipping for a little bit. Just like need to start going a bit more.
Yeah, you
Gotta
gotta
get back in the habit.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly what you gotta do. Yeah.
yeah. Like I was kind of making like bad habits, but like now I'm like trying to get in like better ones. I'm actually gonna like start trying like now that like yeah.
For me, like, 'cause I know you personally, like, it kind of seems to me that you've been kind of like a yo-yo. You know what I mean? Because like you've got like help with like finding your good like direction and your
Yeah.
path, and because you know what you are doing is like you don't like it, so you're trying to
Mhm.
fix that, and then you've been set into this right direction. But to me, from like an outside point of view, it kind of seems like you're like a yo-yo. You're going up and down with it.
Yeah, like I feel with things that happen like at home and stuff, it like it can like yeah, it affects my mood quite a bit or like how much like effort I want to put in. If it's like things are like shitty, it's like gonna be tough for it to like or like you're not gonna want to put in as like much of an effort, and like that's where not doing as much comes into play. It's like I want something, but like shit can kind of suck, so like you don't want to do anything like if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, things happen, and then because of those things, you don't feel as motivated, right?
Mhm.
These are what we call here at the podcast. We call like bumps in the road. This would be under that category. We talk about bumps in the road as like a problem that you can overcome, but it's not like this was a while ago.
It's not detrimental.
Absolutely not. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Overall, you've been good. Like getting better overall.
Yeah, I think like now like I'm kind of in like I'm in the right environment now and like in the right mindset to where I can kind of like put in more effort and like
You
not have
set your path.
yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about like
Like, what do I
other
do?
people interfering and like making
Yeah.
things like worse.
You got that straight.
Yeah,
That's the good.
yeah.
Yeah. For
Mhm.
sure. And like, how have you? So what do you remember what you talked about in episode 98 or whatever it was, 97?
We talked about yeah, I do. There's a bit of the stuff that happened at the theme park with that the accident with the ride. We talked a bit about
Oh yeah.
we talked about like a bit about like I think I'm trying to remember. I think like a bit about like the sports, like the World Cup and stuff
What?
or no?
Yeah. What happened with that ride?
Uh
'Cause did someone die?
yeah, there's that young kid. I think he was around our age too, right? Like the ride like the
Oh.
seatbelt came undone and then it was
Oh,
like
was it the
yeah.
black kid?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was pretty
Fuck.
unfortunate.
I remember we talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That
at the
was.
start too, it's like if he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
No. What did he do?
Nah, I remember when he was like trying to take it over and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's better now. It's
Yeah.
better now that we can talk and actually like
Yeah.
have a good conversation without people interrupting.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Mhm.
I had to like. Oh, that pissed me off. We've had worse guests though, I'll say, but he was down there. Yeah. Shout out to Anthony. Anyway, so how has your? Okay, so what do you do when you skip classes? You mentioned you skip classes. What do you do when you're skipping classes?
Yeah, I think yeah, I would mainly just go
You
home like
blazing?
sometimes. I wouldn't do that all the time, but like I just like felt so shitty and like it was pointless. Like I felt like it was pointless to go and there's no point like trying. So just like go home, right?
Oh, that sucks.
So like
I
yeah,
hate to hear that, bro. I honestly hate to hear that.
but like yeah, I think like really with like dealing with things like depression and stuff, you just gotta find a good outlet that'll make you better and surround yourself with better people. You know, like people who are
Been,
athletic. Like you know, you're doing everything. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're athletic, right? We hang out sometimes and stuff like play ball, and like I guess we're doing the track now too, right? Like
yeah,
that's
we're in
the sort of
track
thing.
and we're on track together. For
Mhm.
those who don't know,
Yeah.
do you like track? How's that been? It's
I
a good topic to bring up. You like track?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, that's probably like one of the best things that's like helped me out a lot. Like even doing it for like a short amount of time and like being able to do that, and being able to like be part of something that's gonna like help you like accomplish something like physically, I guess, right? And like knowing that you're like going towards a goal that'll like make you better is like, you know, I guess helpful, right? And then doing track and stuff in general is like fun too.
Yeah, it pushes you. When was the last time you were on the track team or a track team?
Um, I think probably in like elementary school.
Yeah.
So it was like pretty like a while ago, but I think I'm gonna start getting it back into it like more now.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's pretty
the
fun.
season's almost done. You gonna
Mhm.
try to join next year? Do you think?
Yeah, 'cause this year like we were like joining a little late, so like we didn't have as much time to practice as we'd like. So like yeah, I think I'm gonna go next year. Maybe even like the cross country team as well.
That's
I
in September.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. Cause cross country is like it looks fun, but like it's also like it would be
It's hard.
exhausting. Yeah.
It's quite hard. No, I don't like cross country because of that. It's a race, right? Yeah. So that's good to hear that you like track, and that's been a good little way for you to get out of your emotions in a way.
Yeah, just try to like find a good outlet.
You listen to like Juice World to like help you through this stuff. I know
Yeah, I think
Juice World's one of my favorite rappers. For those who don't know,
yeah.
um, I've talked about him before, but like you like him as well, so his music helps you.
I think for Juice, he was on a similar path and I guess he just couldn't get out of it with his addictions, but yeah, his music is like really good and like like some of like the lyrics in it like too like a lot of it like I don't relate to, but like some of it is like makes a lot of sense. Like I can't really remember like anything specific unless I was like listening to a song or something, but like oh yeah, uh yeah, I think it's like definitely like helpful to like also have like an artist to like relate to in a way, just because like music makes you like feel better. It like really like helps you emotionally.
Yeah. So you're talking about Juice World. Yeah, some stuff I relate to, but some stuff was like personal for him. Some stuff I think was like
Mhm.
exaggerated. Obviously, it's music. It's not
Yeah.
gonna be like full on out just opening up. But yeah, he talked about addiction. And he talked about mental health as well, like stuff that everybody goes through is mental health, right? You good days, bad days, everyone.
Mhm.
And I think that that's where I relate to him is just because of that level. Sometimes I see where he's coming from, and for you, right, that's the same.
Mhm.
And maybe for drugs, I don't know, cause you've dabbled
Yeah.
a bit, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm like probably done with that. Hopefully. Like that. Yeah. With that too. Like somebody who's like been through like a similar experience. Like I said. Uh. You know. Is good to like hear like know that like somebody else can relate to what I've gone
Yeah, of
through and
course.
like it's not just me like by myself, right?
Yeah, of course.
Mhm. And there's one lyric I I I'm trying to remember. It's something about good intentions. I think it was like I don't
Isn't
know.
that a song?
Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah.
What do you think of his like top three new recent ones? Like The
Mhm.
Light, No Good. Is it No Good or No?
Yeah, it was no good.
And
Or
then
yeah, no good.
what was the other one? There's one
Uh,
more.
it was I can't even remember. You want
Yeah,
me to search it?
go for it. But yeah, those three. 'Cause he had his new album come out with the anniversary of the uh Good Riddance. Was that the album?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
anniversary. Yeah, so that anniversary they added new 2 new tracks to that album.
And there's a remix as well with Lucid Dreams, which is actually like not bad. It's
Was
pretty
that
good.
with Lil Uzi?
Yeah,
No.
at the end of it. At the end of it.
Well,
it
he
was-
already did a remix like a while ago. I don't think that's new. Or unless we're thinking of 2 different things.
it's probably it could have been like an older.
Because
it
he
could-
released Lucid Dreams, and then I think before he died, he had a version with Lil Uzi.
Yeah,
released.
that's probably what drops. I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, that was in that album,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. But yeah, that's not that new. Yeah. So what do you think of those new albums, new songs? And also, to go along with that question, I have to ask you, what do you think about everything surrounding him with AI and unreleased being leaked? Like, what do you think about him being dead and how his music is still going on without him intentionally saying release this and release that, and AI as well?
I think really the message he was like spreading with like how like people like dealing with depression and stuff like helped a lot of people. Like yeah, like unreleased stuff is like it sucks as being like unreleased, but like also like it's not helping him, it's like helping his record label, and like they're only in it for the money. So like I think like yeah, like unreleased it doesn't matter if they're being unreleased because like the record label's just gonna keep making money with other artists, right? And I think like with his death, it definitely affected like a lot of people. Like with the Kid Laroi, he was 16 at the time. He was on the private jet and he witnessed the overdose, right?
He watched him die.
Yeah, at 16, which was like,
Well, he didn't die in the jet. He died
or
outside.
actually, yeah, like when he was like outside, yeah, it's like technically outside, yeah, but like yeah, apparently, what happened is like they're all put in handcuffs and stuff too. So like at 16, like that's pretty crazy.
And he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
That could be hard.
And like also, I don't know if you've heard it, but Leroy also released a song about like the experience as well. Like it's called like Where Does Your Spirit Go?
Dealing with his death.
Yeah, because
Ye-
he's his favorite artist, you know, like
Oh,
his
yeah.
idol.
It was his mentor. I think I could be wrong, but I think he stole a song from him.
Yeah, it was
His big one, right?
I'm trying to remember, cause I think the song was like originally it was Juice's, but then he added his track because
Oh yeah.
Grey Day wanted him on it. It was
Yeah, you're right. I don't remember the song name. But yeah, I could probably search it up. Juice WRLD with Kid Leroy on the feature.
There's like so many songs, I can't even remember all of them.
Juice WRLD X Kid Leroy. Go. Yeah.
And there's also
Go,
one
go,
more
go.
I think as
She
well.
already wanted oh no, yeah.
But it's not, I think it's I don't know if it's unreleased though. It's like I know you heard.
Well,
it.
he took a song from what I'm thinking. Haunt My Mind? No. These are all edits. Oh, fuck. But what I'm thinking, like, he stole like a song without him being in it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that, only because I don't have enough background knowledge.
Mhm.
So I cannot say if I think it's
I think,
just or not.
In my opinion, like at that point, it's not like affecting Juice. So like, I can't like entirely like say like it was bad on Leroy. Like I think like
Well, it is
really-
affecting him because his music's gone. That song is gone.
Yeah. And I think also like Leroy like I didn't notice it, but like when I started looking into it, he was also like getting a lot of hate for it too. But like
Yeah, he was.
I don't know if like Leroy would like wanted to. I'm assuming he wanted to because he's like his idol, but there's probably some influence with the record label Grid.
They probably, influenced or goes back to money, or
That's true.
just personal opinions.
Yeah, I think they were also since Juice died, they're also trying to like have Kid Leroy be like the next to Juice.
Yeah,
you know,
I
and,
don't
like,
know how
pushing
he
him
feels about
forward.
that. Because I can't speak on him, but I don't think that the majority of people would want to be a shadow of someone's legacy. You want to be your own person at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of is out of the picture for me. I don't know. But rest in peace. And I'm looking forward to his new album. That'll be lit, hopefully.
Yeah.
But
The party never ends. There's gonna be so many good songs on that, especially
Yeah.
for this summer too.
yeah, and that's true. It might not even be released.
Yeah,
In
cause
the
they are
summer.
already
It was supposed to be out last year.
Yeah, I think they delayed it like.
Two times, 3 times, yeah. Last time I heard, it was confirmed to be 2022,
Yeah.
and then now it's saying, okay, well, sometime this year. I wonder why. Maybe because of copyright. Because I know he's not able to produce the song
Uh-huh.
with Miley Cyrus in it because of copyright the two companies that own the two producers, they can't agree on something.
Mhm.
Um, and one of the biggest people in that regard being dead does not help you decide on a factor. So
Yeah.
that just makes things worse, and that could be the sole reason why it's not being released. Hopefully that's out, because I've heard that song with Miley Cyrus. It's pretty good. I wonder when he recorded that, but yeah, the party never is in a motel with
Yeah.
Travis. Yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, the party never dies. Hopefully that comes out soon, and that'll be his last album.
I feel like honestly, I feel like it might be delayed since they released like the 5 year anniversary for the
Oh, they're so
for the
focused on
Grammys.
that as opposed. Well, they have to focus on two songs as opposed to a whole album.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
just honestly, I just hope they release it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's what he wanted as well, even better.
Mhm.
You didn't answer the question about AI. What do you think of that?
Oh yeah, that too. I think I don't really like fuck with it that much just 'cause like it's not
There's
actually
there's
juice.
bangers though.
Yeah, there is. Like if you're like listening,
Bangers.
okay, if they're not like mm, it's like a hard topic 'cause like yeah, like a lot of the songs are like good, but like it's not like actually juice. If they're like not using it is in his name, then like that makes sense, but like
Like this is AI Juice WRLD.
yeah, like they have to like if they're like specifying it and stuff like this is not actually Juice World, then like
I've
that's
seen a
good.
lot. I've seen
Yeah,
mostly that.
but I think it's like in a way it's like kind of good because his legacy is going on, right? And like in the end,
Yeah,
that's
we were talking about this a little bit last episode, and how what if an artist just does not want to go into the studio? They can just put their lyrics in AI, and then they will do it for them. Like Justin was asking, like, is that really like art? Is that really music?
uh,
And that's hard to say
yeah,
because, like, technically, you define music for yourself. Obviously, there's a definition. But like, I know somebody that doesn't think like most rap nowadays is considered music because they don't have instruments and all that. I
mhm,
personally heavily disagree in that. I think
yeah,
that it is still music because I define music as a form of art, and anything that you can listen to or anything that has a beat, has a rhythm, has a
yeah,
whatever. There's a difference with someone just talking.
yeah. I think like really it depends on the genre. Like if you listen to guitar, there's gonna be like a lot of guitar in it. Like you there's not gonna be no guitar. Like with rap, there's gonna be like different different songs or like there's gonna
Yeah,
be it's gonna be like different. It's not gonna be like all the same. Like
of
rap is
course.
rap. It's gonna stay
Yeah.
rap, right? And
Well, there's some exceptions. Like I know
mhm.
P's and Q's by Lil Uzi had like a flute, and then Juice WRLD had the guitar in Come and Go with Marshmello, and he played
Yeah.
guitar. Juice WRLD, pretty good actually, and I think he played percussion or something in high school.
I think in another song as well, was it that did he play a song that Miley Cyrus
I don't think there's any instruments. I think it was all just on the beat pad or synthesizer.
trying to think of which song it was can't remember.
The riff in Come and Go was so sick. Oh, that
But
solo was amazing.
listen, like since I got like those new like open back headphones and stuff, like
No, 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 no,
yeah,
no, no, no. Yeah.
like
Oh,
most headphones like they're like since they're closed like more bassy, but like having like being able to hear like those instruments like an orchestra just like playing in your head, it's like
yeah.
really
It's
cool.
there. Um, yeah, totally. And I think yeah, that's what we define music. AI, is it music? Is it not? I don't know, 'cause it technically, like, it is. The only thing it's missing is the actual person.
Yeah,
So AI music, or just AI with like artists, is that music? Is that like legit? Is that a bad thing? Let us know, because I don't know, and
yeah.
it's hard. It's hard for me to give my opinion on it.
Mhm.
Um,
Personally, like I think it's fine as long as like they keep it separate so like everybody knows which is which. Cause
yeah, I see that.
cause like also like they could get like an artist to say some like really like fucked up stuff and like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
too is like imagine this
that could be bad.
like especially with like things that have like happened before in the past too with like not even
Yeah,
involved in AI like
could be anything.
for real and like apparent like there could be like internet beef caused by it as well like between rappers so
Yeah,
I don't know.
hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anything else that you want to bring up? Talk about?
Mm.
Talk about music, Juice WRLD, AI. What have you been doing recently? Anything?
I mean, I've been like going. Honestly, I've been going on like hikes and stuff. Like,
You've been going on hikes.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I live. Actually, I can't say it.
Don't dox yourself. Don't
Yeah.
dox yourself. But you live close to mountains.
Yeah, like close to hiking trails.
Okay.
So like, I go on hikes pretty often, and like
Nice.
honestly, I
It's
think
a good way to get out.
yeah,
get
and
some
honestly, I
exercise
think
in.
it's good to clear your head and
Yeah.
just
Take in the nature.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. Like
Yeah.
just being by yourself and having time to think is really important,
Mm-hmm.
And going on a hike and stuff,
Helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. of course.
Especially like being surrounded by like nature and everything too is like pretty
The
nice.
fresh air. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Can't beat that living in British Columbia.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, what about walks in the rain? You fuck with that?
I like it.
What's more, rain walks or just dried? Like,
Honestly, I like rain walks.
yeah, more.
Like if it depends. If it's like a nice sunny day with like no clouds, then like I would take that over a rainy day. But like if I'm
but
just
you
like
still fuck with rain.
yeah, if I'm like trying to like have a chill day and stuff, then like walking in the rain. If I have like an umbrella or like a coat or something, like yeah, taking a walk in the rain is pretty relaxing. I
Umbrella or
recommend
coat? What are you picking?
it. Umbrella. I feel like being able to like hear the rain like hit the umbrella and stuff is like so
Ooh.
cool. It's like I like that.
ASMR type shit. Yeah. So you've been going on hikes. Nice. How long are these hikes?
Probably like 40 minutes.
You just going out by yourself with anyone else? By yourself?
Yeah, mainly by myself.
Fair enough. Nice. That's pretty good. Do you wear like shoes or just like those shoes?
Yeah, honestly,
Air
these-
Forces?
yeah,
No
these-
hiking shoes?
Yeah, they're just like these Air Forces. They're like so worn down that like it honestly doesn't like like to me it doesn't matter if I like have
Fuck
them.
'em.
Yeah, 'cause like do you see this like?
That's fucked, bro. You gotta get new shoes.
Yeah, should I show the camera?
Show the cam.
Fuck, I'll take off this shit.
No,
I'll just.
yeah.
You
show
see
it.
this? Like.
They're coming out, bro. They're nice shoes, but like you're
Yeah.
fucking. Are they? What about inside? Are they fucking inside?
The inside is like.
If the outside's like that, the inside's gonna.
yeah, the inside is like
Oh,
so.
you gotta
bad.
get new shoes,
Look,
brother.
they're plastic and like you can see the stitching and shit.
You gotta get new shoes.
know,
How long? How
yeah.
long have you had those?
Probably like since like yeah, like more than a year. So like I think like a year and like 5-6 months around that. So I've gotten my money's worth with them. So
Fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, just get new ones. Honestly.
yeah,
I think they fuck with your feet when they're bad, right, Shine? You said like when you
Yeah.
have bad shoes, like they fucks with your feet. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't have that, like, I don't have the experience on actual, like, normal day-to-day shoes, but I have it with soccer cleats.
Still shoes.
Yeah. Well, it's different, though, because you run in them, they're worn in different situations, and, like,
True, true.
kicking something
Mhm.
with it.
True.
Yeah.
Plus, they're different material.
Mhm.
You're like using your foot more,
Yeah.
exerting it.
Exactly. It's like more movement in the shoe.
That's why they made hiking boots for that. That's why hiking boots are
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
The trails aren't like too bad. It's like like it's a gravel one, so it's.
Yeah,
alright.
but like you're going in the woods. Yeah, hiking boots are pretty good. Fuckers be showing up to school in hiking boots. It's funny. The Nuggets are in the finals with the Heat, Miami Heat. People are saying it's gonna be a pretty boring finals because it's like not the most exciting teams in the league, but it's like they got there for a reason. Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler cooking. He's really like bringing the heat, as they've been saying, because he plays for Miami Heat, and he has been fucking killing it. 60 points in one game or something. That was Reeves as well. But I'm so surprised that the Lakers lost
Yeah.
4-0. Wow.
Yeah.
And they have been fucked by the Nuggets, and some other teams have done better
Mhm.
in the series with the Nuggets. So I'm shocked. I really thought Lakers were going to the final with the Heat,
Yeah.
but
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know not everybody's gonna agree with my opinion, but I feel like the Lakers are like kind of overrated. Like they've been on top for a while. Like, there needs to be like a new top team. You know what I'm saying?
well, they finished 7th in the West, barely making playoffs, but then they did well in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So like, what do you think's overrated about the Lakers?
I mean, I don't know. I like LeBron definitely. Like,
Yeah.
that guy's like what? How old is he?
38.
Like, 38. Like, he's he definitely is needs to retire. I feel like he'd be a good coach though.
Perhaps it depends on you though. Like a good player does not make a good coach automatically.
That's true.
I saw LeBron. When he lost, he was saying I might retire, which is interesting because he had proclaimed previously that he's gonna wait until both of his sons are in the league
Yeah.
playing with him, and now he's
Mhm.
like, I might consider retiring. I think that's kind of weird.
I think
Yeah,
like
kids are not that good at basketball.
And don't end it off in that note.
yeah.
Like that's a bad. You got like 4-0, bro, and you're
Mhm.
thinking about retiring. I mean, it's kind of like maybe he's butthurt. I don't know. Maybe he thinks this series has proved to him that he is not consistent enough to his standards.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or actually, maybe even like there's some off-camera stuff. Maybe he was like.
Maybe he's dealing with something.
Yeah, maybe he's reaching his like physical limit as well.
Perhaps.
Like he can't like.
Yeah, people retire because of physical limit. They retire because of personal reasons. They retire
Mhm.
because of things that we just simply do not know about. So it's up to LeBron.
Michael Jordan's bad.
Yeah, it's a controversial topic. Who's the GOAT?
Honestly, I like Steph Curry. I like a.
You think he's the greatest player of all
I
time?
don't think he's the greatest.
But he's up
player.
there. Yeah, I say he's up there.
I honestly I like a good shooter. I think that makes a good player.
Of course.
It's entertaining.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to the final. Celtics are out as well. Yeah, I guess is that all that we want to talk about this episode? Anything else you want to bring up?
Nothing specific. I mean,
Any
like,
plans coming up?
I got summer school, which like sucks. But during the summer, I might like go take a fishing trip, but I'm not sure. And I'm gonna try to do a bit better in school. You know, catch up on my stuff and hit the gym. That's the one goal like I've wanted for like a while. I just need to get on
You
it.
gotta wake up for it though. You know?
Yeah, I know. I've been lazy, but like I just gotta get in the habit. You know.
Fucking hell, Thomas.
Yeah.
Can't do anything.
You know, there's a good quote that says, "It gets easier every day, but you gotta do it every day."
True.
Yeah, that's so true.
The hardest part about getting into the gym is going through those doors.
No,
Exactly.
it's about getting your ass up from the chair, bro. That ass.
Getting like off the machine.
No.
What do you mean chair? What chair?
I mean going to the gym, and the hardest part is like getting up to like going like that will of that you like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Going through those doors is the
Mhm.
hardest part.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, for me, like,
The hardest part getting up.
I think for me, like,
Waking
it's
up.
hard to find motivation if I'm not going with anybody. Like
Yeah,
since
fair
I'm like,
enough.
I did go like or was working out a bit before, but like, you know, I lost the habit and then now I'm not doing it. But once I get back in the habit, then we should definitely go.
Thank you guys for watching, listening, and we will see you next week. Hopefully with Justin. I still have a seat today. I know he probably didn't like that. Shout out Justin. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
But